Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our weekly market update out there on this beautiful sunny spring morning, which looks like we're going to be in for about 21 degrees, and we've had some great weather over the weekend. So a really nice start to spring in the Huon Valley. So I've got Fraser with me. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, thank you. It was a good weekend weather-wise.
Yes.
A couple of beautiful days there. So
Good up at the football on Saturday. So.
Yeah, a couple of good wins for Huonville, which is always good.
Yeah, a couple of teams through to the
grand final in 2 weeks' time. So hopefully get a big crowd up there.
Yes,
supporting them.
That's going to be at
North Hobart.
Okay. And looks
16th of September.
And Sigurd's got a team in as well so far, so it's going to be a lot of Huon Valley
teams
people up there again, which has been pretty common over the last 3 or 4 seasons to have a few Huon Valley teams up there.
Pretty likely it'll be Huonville and Sigurd in the seniors, so that'll be half the Huon Valley will be up there, no doubt, supporting.
Yeah. What's been happening in the property management world this week?
We've had. Still got about a dozen properties on the market.
Okay.
But as Maddie mentioned last week, we do have lots of units coming to the market in and around Huonville.
Yep.
So we've got 8 units coming up in and around Huonville. So there'll be plenty of opportunities there for tenants who are looking for 2-3 bedroom places.
Yeah.
In good locations.
Okay. Yeah. And inquiry rates this week?
Still pretty similar. They're not quiet and not heavy really either. They're kind of just, as you'd expect. So, if the property's priced right, you'll definitely get enough inquiries and enough tenants on it. But if it is in the high price range or overpriced a little bit, then it might be, it might take a month or so to rent out, considering to the 2 weeks it was 6 months ago.
Yep. And in the sales market, we've had a few contracts together. A couple of properties over $1 million have been on the market for a little while. Sold this week. We've got offers on some blocks of land and other properties. So there's quite a few offers around. A few appraisals happening as the weather's getting a little bit better. However, still not heaps of listings coming to market yet, although we generally see October and November as the busier months. So, a few coming into the market, but we're not being flooded with listings coming into the marketplace still. Open home attendees, we had a very busy one, which was a property that's been on the market for a while at Jeffston with 7 groups on Saturday and another new one without anyone through, so a bit of a mixture there. But we didn't have as many open last weekend. We've got a few more this weekend coming up, and still some good inquiry levels with some of the newer properties coming to market. Question of the week. We've got for Fraser this week, what's the difference if you're a landlord thinking about renting out a property? What should we do it furnished or unfurnished?
Yeah, so this is a very common question asked by landlords at the appraisal stage. So furnished is more popular for tenants who want a short stay, so say 6 months that don't want the full year.
Yep.
And so the main reason for that is because longer term tenants, they will all have their own furniture and things, and it's a bit more of a hassle for them to find storage space or to fit it all in the house with the landlord's furniture. So if you're planning on renting it out long term, I'd say unfurnished, just a vacant property, is the way to go.
Yeah.
There obviously is still opportunities there to have it fully furnished. It's just your inquiry levels will be down compared to an unfurnished property. And then for the 6-9 months, them sort of leases, then furnished is a go-to, because that's when you'll get tenants in there. They've got a house they're waiting to finish and stuff like that. Just need a short term to go in there. So longer term is unfurnished, and shorter term preferably furnished if possible. So,
and it's a little bit counterintuitive until you actually understand it from someone in the industry that sees the ins and outs of both versions. But because a lot of people think, I'll get more if it's furnished, and at the start.
I do think that, and if you think about it in a realistic way, it probably would work like that. But if you think deeper down into it, then it's works. It's more. It's easier for tenants they have their own furniture, just to move their own furniture in and live with that, rather than worrying about damaging someone else's furniture and that sort of stuff, especially if they're going to be in there for 2-3 years.
Yeah, so obviously Airbnb and weekly accommodation is where the furnished stuff will always dominate, but anything that's more than a couple of months, then we're sort of finding that the unfurnished is the way to go.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
A little bit less hassles from a owner point of view as well, with people moving in and out. So with the checking of all of the items and bits and pieces, is certainly a cost-saving matter for the owners if it's unfurnished versus furnished.
A lot less worry there, because they might have some deep meanings into the couches and things like that, where they got them from. So it's peace of mind for the owner as well, that the furniture is not going to be damaged when it's stored away.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for that one. So, all right, we might, leave you guys to go outside and enjoy this beautiful sunny day. And, we'll see you next week on the update.